Hey guys, Mopower again. Gonna be doing another Nightmare challenge map. This one's gonna be with the squire. You only need a squire, you don't need anything else, you don't need DPS. You could use a guardian if you wanted, but it's really not needed if you do a little bit of repair. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna do Nightmare Hardcore Ogre Crush. So this is how I set it up. Really pretty easy. You could probably do this with probably about 1,000 damage. You just have to repair a little bit because it'd stay alive a little longer. So first thing you want to do is just run around, grab all the mana you can. And this was another challenge just like the Rain Goblins that I did. You want to add another character for the last wave to double your rewards. You don't have to. It does double the amount of enemies at the end, but it also doubles your rewards, so it's worth doing. Here, turn some of these walls backwards. What this will do is, because it's not doing damage to the ogre itself, it will not attack it. It'll try to walk around trying to get to these turrets here. So you just drop this, like so. Go ahead and hit G. If your stats are real low, you might have to sit there and repair, but I don't bother with it. Same thing over here. You see that guy went down. They don't have that much health, even though it is Nightmare Hardcore. Alright. So now let's grab this. The one downside that I found is with putting that turret there, you can't really get to that box, but you normally have plenty of mana, not to have to worry about that. So the first wave is just the one ogre in the front if you only have one person, and next wave will be from 3 front locations, and then the waves after that will be all locations. But this way it's real easy. Everything's fairly close together. You can repair stuff as you want, and this actually does give you some mythic items. They're pretty low quality though. I wouldn't really suggest farming items this way for mythic items unless that's all you've got, if you haven't got it yet. Okay, this one you want to put it right about there, tilt it a little bit. This one will go about the same. You just tilt them a little bit so that the ogres can't walk around the inside. Throw up a couple more of these guys like so. You just point them straight ahead, they'll reach everything. And there you go. That is the complete setup, 90 out of 90. And this is enough DPS to take out these ogres, even when you have 2 people and they have more health. These only, well, I'd have to find a live one, a fully alive one. I think they've got just shy of 2 million health. So you can upgrade these if you want. It's really not needed. If you want to, and your stats are lower, yeah, see, he is starting to attack it now, but it takes a while for them to start attacking the walls. Most of the time they won't get any attacks off. Might be the placement of this one. Most of the time I do this, I don't have any problems, and they don't attack. But just my luck that when I try to do it, it starts blacking the wall. But, and I was running 1 wall in the front instead of 2, but being that I had extra defensive units, I decided to put 2 there just to make sure the ogre doesn't come around. You have the defensive units. If you don't want to do the wall, you could probably do, like, I don't know, maybe a proxy mine or something out here to try to add some DPS. The spot that's going to be hardest hit is going to be back here. If you do have a guardian, and since there's 5 here, it's perfect for the average guardian, I would suggest either an apprentice guardian or a huntress guardian, so you have either more damage or faster firing, and you can just sit here and let them beat the crap out of the stuff in the back. You can upgrade this stuff. Normally I'll just do that. I mean, you don't need it. I've done it all without having to, but you can do it. For the final wave, I always pop in another character, which instead of 5 guys, it makes it 10, but not a big deal. But since they've updated the amount of increase per upgrade, it used to be like something stupid like 3% or something when you'd upgrade. Now it's actually, I don't know, a 10 or 20% upgrade. I don't recall off the top of my head, but it's actually worth it to upgrade stuff now. So if you've got the mana as you're running around, might as well, right? These walls do take a little bit of damage, but not too bad. So this is one of the easiest challenges. I mean, you can practically AFK, especially if you have a guardian. Like, let's see. Let me get my other guy in here so I can show you. We'll just throw her right here in the middle. Doesn't really matter. I guess if I put her up front here, she can shoot at some of these guys. It's not needed. But you can go around and upgrade these, make them do some more damage. I mean, I guess if you had a DPS with a genie, you can get lots of mana and have plenty of mana for upgrading everything, but it's not needed. So even with 2 people, yeah, now they have about 3 million health instead of just shy of 2, so they do definitely get some more health, and you have more of them, so that's pretty easy. You don't have to DPS, but it is. The sword really doesn't do this damage. Yeah, see, since this guy wasn't dead fast enough, the other guy came out. There we go. Normally they die about the same time as the second one comes out. So normally you don't have 2 at a time. But as you can see, everything's holding up just fine. This one, I don't know if I messed up the placement, but he's actually hitting it, which normally doesn't happen. I don't know. I didn't do enough trial and error with this build to figure out why they hit it sometimes and why they don't, but most of the time they don't. As you can see, these are only taking damage from the spitballs, the acid balls they throw. Otherwise, they're just standing there staring at the turret. So, almost fell down. So this is Nightmare Hardcore, 2 people, and it's done. And the reason you're going to do this is for this little guy right here, Ogre Party Hat. And they're a tower spec item if you can get a decent one for the monk. Also isn't too bad for DPS. Just depends on what you're farming for. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, this is Mo Power.